Greetings to everybody, and welcome to this thought for the day. I hope you're all managing to stay well and reasonably optimistic in the current times. I know we've all had to deal with various restrictions and limitations on what we can and cannot do for some time now, and it doesn't look as if those restrictions are going to disappear anytime soon. But I wanted to share with you one particular restriction that I've been focusing on along with my other half, with Sharon, during this period of lockdown. In fact, it was a couple of months ago when Sharon casually mentioned at the end of breakfast that she thought it was about time we did the 800. And I wasn't quite sure what she meant. And when I asked, she explained it was the 800 diet. And on inquiring a bit further, she told me that this diet meant that you could only have 800 calories per day. And I then thought I needed even more clarification, because I was at that point quite hopeful that this was a diet Sharon was going to be undertaking, not me. However, she then hit me with the news that actually this was something that she thought we both should do. So it was one of those occasions where I exercised self-restraint and bit my tongue and said I'd give the matter some thought. And as it turns out, we've both now been doing the 800 calorie diet for probably the last 6 weeks. And it made me reflect actually on life as a Christian, where often we're called upon to make sacrifices or to deny ourselves. And it seemed to me that it was a long time since I'd restricted my calorie intake to 800 calories per day. And I thought, right, I will check and see what it says in Scripture, see what it says in the Bible about this, about dieting, restricting your intake of food. And of course, what it doesn't mention in the Bible at all is the word diet. I know from using my word search on my NIV app that the Bible doesn't reference the word diet, but it does talk in the Old Testament and in the New Testament about fasting. There are many references to it as a way of maintaining a relationship with God. And of course, we know about Christ fasting for 40 days and 40 nights in the wilderness in the New Testament. And also there's reference in Acts to Paul and the new Christians fasting. So I felt there was maybe some encouragement there for our 800 calorie diet, some encouragement to take from that. But I didn't want to become too pious about it, because I'd also read in Isaiah, I think the Israelites who were fasting, crying out to the Lord, saying, why have we fasted and you have not seen it? So really a need not to become too sanctimonious about the 800 calorie diet. And I have to commend my other half, because I have to say the recipe, the meals have been small, but they've been very tasty. And also, I suppose I should say, they've helped us both lose some weight in the last weeks. And of course, we're all being advised in the current environment that it's worth trying, if you're a little bit overweight like us in middle years, to try and think about how best to lose some weight. So my thought for the day, I just wanted to share with you the 800 calorie diet, and also how it took me to particular parts of Scripture to do with fasting. So I wish you all well today and in the coming days.